Hello everyone, welcome to Maths Brains. So we've started posting videos for paper 2 science for CTET December 2024, and the first video I had posted previously. If you have, any of you have missed it, please get back to that video. So we are starting with the first chapter under science, that is going to be food. Okay, so under food, these are the topics which we have to learn. So we've already seen the first topic, that is components of food. Okay, so the second one is various components of food. We are going to see the different components of food and their functions. So in this we'll be seeing each component one by one in a single video. Okay, so today we are going to see about carbohydrates. So we will be seeing fats, proteins and vitamins also in the upcoming videos. So in this video we are going to see about carbohydrates. So what do you know about carbohydrates? Carbohydrates, what do they contain? Carbohydrates are said to be compounds of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so where are all these formed? These are all formed in plants during the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so during the process of photosynthesis we can see all these being formed. So common carbohydrates which we know are going to be glucose, sugar and starch. Okay, common carbohydrates which we speak about in our daily life is going to be glucose, sugar and starch. I'll write the chemical formula for this. So for glucose it is going to be C6H12O6. For sugar it's going to be C12H22O11, and starch it is C6H10O5N. Okay, so these are all regarding the chemical formulae for the compounds which are the carbohydrates. Okay, so what are these carbohydrates going to do? Carbohydrates are going to give energy. Okay, carbohydrates are said to be energy giving foods. Okay, and when you have 1 gram of carbohydrates, it means that 1 gram of carbohydrates can give an approximate of 4 calories of energy. And this 4 calories will amount to 16.8 kilojoules. Okay, 4 calories is 16.8 kilojoules. So that's what we are seeing. Okay, so next we are going to see the types of carbohydrates. So the 3 major types of carbohydrates which you are going to see is sugars, starch and cellulose. Okay, sugar, starch and cellulose. So under sugars we can include glucose, fructose, sucrose and all these. You will learn these are all various enzymes. Okay, you have come across all these names in your school days. Okay, so these are all the components under sugar. And the next, starch. Where is starch being found? We know that rice. Okay, so not only rice, wheat, potatoes, maize and all, so all these have starch in abundance. And then what is the cellulose? Okay, cellulose is nothing but the roughage. Okay, cellulose is the roughage. So what do you mean by roughage? We'll be seeing about roughage in detail. So I'll just tell you what do you mean by roughage for your basic understanding. So roughage is nothing but it is plant fibers. Okay, and this helps in water retention. So it is going to deal with the plant fibers. So what are all these? These 3 are the 3 key types of carbohydrates. So what happens to the carbohydrates? So what happens to the glucose and all? Okay, so glucose will enter into the bloodstream. Okay, so when you talk about glucose, it will enter into the bloodstream and then it provides the energy. Okay, through respiration. It provides energy through respiration. When you have more carbohydrates, it will lead to weight gain, because when you have too much of carbohydrates, it is more carbohydrates, it is going to deal with storage of fats. That is your lipogenesis. Lipogenesis is excess carbohydrates which is stored in the form of fats. The next one which are going to see is glycogenesis. Okay, so lipogenesis, you see that it is going to be weight gain. Like lipogenesis, again it is also going to be weight gain. Okay, and this continuous fat deposition which is being done, that can lead to obesity. If suppose excess glucose is stored in the liver and muscles, if the same excess glucose is stored in the liver and muscles, it is stored as in the form of glycogen. When it is stored in the liver and muscles, it is getting stored in the form of glycogen. Okay, so this process of the glucose getting stored in the liver and muscles, okay, as glycogen is called glycogenesis. This is called glycogenesis. The third condition is going to be diabetes. So what is diabetes? You know, the insulin, you know, we have insulin. So this insulin is the one which will convert the extra glucose in the blood into glycogen. Okay, so when you have the extra glucose in the blood, that has to be converted into glycogen. Okay, so this has to be done. This has to be done by the component called insulin. So when this insulin is not able to convert, you know, when there is deficiency, then it can lead to diabetes. Okay, then it can lead to diabetes. That is when people start injecting insulin more. Okay, so these are three conditions: lipogenesis, glycogenesis, and diabetes. Okay, these three you will have to remember. You need to know where what is stored. If you have any doubt, please get back and again listen to it. Now, the next thing is going to be test for starch. How will you test if a food contains starch? So, you will have to add 2 to 3 drops of iodine. 2 to 3 drops of iodine. Okay, you can take it like dilute iodine. Okay, to the food item. To the food item. When you add it to the food item, if it is going to be turned blue-black color, if it is going to turn into blue-black color, then you can say that that particular food contains starch. So you can try this in a very simple manner with your potatoes, bread, rice, etc. So when iodine 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution, dilute iodine solution is added to the food items, the food is going to turn into a blue-black color. Then you can say that that food contains starch. So these are the few things which you've seen under carbohydrates. Hope you understood it. Okay. So in the next video, we'll be discussing about the next component of food, that is going to be fats and their functions. Hope you understood it. If you have any doubts, please get back to the video once again and try to listen to it. I've also posted child development and pedagogy videos that is also going on. So please get back to those videos also, and I hope it will be beneficial for you. See you again in another video. Thank you everyone.